Hello everyone, it's your boy Angelo. Welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. The final battle is just before us, and mood in the city is not great, to say the least. They're wondering whether the gates are going to hold. They're wondering if the Outlanders who arrived are well trained enough to help defend the city. Some of these people, they want to run, they want to hide, but others, surprisingly enough, want to take up arms and help defend Meridian as well. There's a lot of uncertainty, of course, so I don't blame the people for being in a state of panic. I too am a little nervous about the battle. As per usual, I am very rusty right now. And as per usual, instead of going out into the open world to fight the machines, shake off some of that rust and get back into the rhythm of the game, I decided to head straight into Meridian and start recording. I have no one to blame but myself if I embarrass myself in the upcoming battles. Look, I like to play this game the way I like to live my life, by diving headfirst into that pool without knowing how deep or how shallow the waters are. I'm going to be finding out sooner or later anyways, and regardless of the outcome, it's no longer my concern. Think about it, if the waters are deep enough, then I'm safe and sound. I had nothing to worry about. If the waters were very shallow, well, either I'm knocking myself out temporarily or permanently, meaning I'm no longer part of this mortal coil. So regardless, I have nothing to worry about, right? Okay, that is terrible, I admit. And to be fair, I'm not going completely naked into this battle. I do have some preparations. Besides my equipment that has been fully modded already, I do have like all my items fully stocked. The medicinal herbs, my arrows, even some of the items I don't even use now that I think about it. I think I've only ever used the healing potions, and even that, it was just sparingly. I probably really should be using more of my items. I guess if there's a time to do so, it's now, because it's either now or never. Anyways, let's stop talking because I'm just delaying the inevitable. Let's get on with it. Don't worry, folks. The savior of Meridian is here, and I will do so again. Don't you worry. I'm not even just doing this for the Karja. I'm not doing it for the Nora, for the Oseram, for the Banuk. I'm doing it for all life on Earth, like Elizabeth before me. So, no pressure, right?
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No, I think I collected all the collectibles, I quested all the quests, I equipped all the equipment. I don't think there's anything else left to do. But rest before the battle. I should be okay. Famous last words. I should be okay. In the event that anything should happen to me, I want you to write on my epitaph, on my tombstone, Angelo, and then in quotes, I should be okay. And then at the very bottom of the tombstone in smaller font, put a footnote that says, disclaimer, everything was not okay, and then put not in all caps to emphasize the travesty of the situation, okay? I should be okay. Rest before the battle, no way back in all caps. They are letting you know this is the point of no return. Like, get your affairs in order or forever hold your peace, all right? Do not claim that we did not warn you. It's right there in your face. No way back. I got this.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you?
I don't think she did.
How did you rust? After you lost your family?
I don't think he did either.
Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Yeah, no surprise. He never answers us before. Why would he do so now?
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
The Face of Extinction. Wow, what a reassuring quest title. Nothing to worry about here. It's just a typical skirmish. It's not the battle for all life.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Whoa, 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 okay. Okay, we're starting off very strong. They're making a statement, all right. They're not here to play. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I've faced these machines before. Maybe it's because they're in numbers now.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Thanks, Avad.
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
I hope. Wait, that looked like it came from the inside. Oh, they infiltrated. Oh, Helis.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Okay, right off the bat, really? With Helis? I thought he'd be...
You have vexed me long enough.
Oh,
Should have
fuck.
fought me in a sun ring then.
Okay, we're doing this. Yeah, he should have fought me in the Sun Ring.
Why do you fight?
This is a battle long overdue. I did not anticipate it'd be right here, right now. I thought this would be like later on.
The sun can't save you now.
Fuck, okay. There's...
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Fear the power of the shadow.
Is it just the two of us now? And he's just walking.
Only endless night awaits you.
Is he trying to aura farm me? By walking and dropping one-liners? Like he's so badass?
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Did this man just swat away my arrow with his massive forearms? Okay, I know he's a big guy. I know he is dangerous. Did he really just put his forearm like this, and when I shot at him, he just swatted? Okay. Maybe he deserves to aura farm me. How do I compete with that? Wait. I missed! Okay, look, he has a big ass headdress on him. I guess I aimed for the feathers and not the face.
He's quick.
Fuck, okay. Oh, we have a gun.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
He runs too! Okay, maybe... Oh fuck, the Deathbringers are firing over here too. Okay, maybe if I add some tripwire... This seems very, very cheap considering how narrow these pathways are. He has no choice but to run or walk over them.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Fuck. Fuck, I need a clear shot at him.
Blocked again.
He's
giving way!
What are you
Whoa!
before the terror
Whoa,
of the
whoa,
sun?
whoa!
The one will take you down.
Oh no, the arena just got a lot smaller. Fuck.
Damn him.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
If that's true, look where I am right now. I rose above all of that.
Can't let him in close.
You will die on nothing.
Oh, I'm rolling into the fire.
He's quick. Blocked again.
What am I supposed to do then?
A savage cannot understand destiny.
Okay, I can still run down this way. Okay. I cannot do anything other than chip away his health slowly.
Your fate was set.
Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. One more. Oh, yes.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be. As much as I want to say this, I really hope this hurts.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
Okay, Aloy, I see you. I love it when protagonists use the villain's own words against them, especially in their final moments. It's like a nice feeling, isn't it? What did Helis say before about Rost? That the better man is the one whose
All right,
guts
plant your feet.
are not
Steady.
steaming on the ground or something like that. Well, yeah, I do remember that line. I love that Aloy used it against him. That's it then. No more Helis. Right off the bat, started it off strong. Well, look at the background though. We can't savor this victory because Meridian is not safe just yet. Oh, there's the Deathbringer. But there's a cannon.
Meridian, hold the line.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platforms.
Already ahead of you. Okay, I need to aim upward, I think, because of the trajectory of this machine or of this weapon. It makes an arc. It goes
Don't wanna be here
upward,
when that hits.
then downward. Whoa, okay. That's what she meant.
Beams from the west.
Oh my god, that took out my shields. Thank God I have this equipment. Got it. Gee, aiming with this is so tricky.
That'll help.
Maybe it's just me because I'm not that great. I completely missed. That it?
South! They're coming from the south!
South, this way. Not doing great. Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay,
Follow up.
I think I should focus on the smaller ones before the
It's
Deathbringer.
taking a shot at me.
Okay, run. Okay, I see what we should be doing. We're going to be moving from platform to platform.
Look to the west!
Well, I still have this one over here in the south.
Time to go.
Okay, I'm being overrun. I think I'm doing this way too slow. Because I'm not being accurate with my shots. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, no, they're right here. Come on. I'm gonna be overrun at
Gotta
this
get
rate.
to another platform.
Seriously, I'm not doing so well, am I?
No sign! Alone, the attack!
Oh,
Lower your arms! But be wary!
okay.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Ooh, okay, I thought there were more Deathbringers, and I wasn't killing them off fast enough. So, there's one wave of the attacks pushed back. But we're not done just yet. I wonder, there's an ally there. Another one down here, but I don't think that's
Raise arms
Petra.
again,
Oh,
west.
fuck. There's some coming this way, and there's a Deathbringer over there. Focus on the small ones.
Got you. Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
I really hope that my allies are invincible. Because right now, they're acting as
Here it
distractions.
comes. Better move.
They're acting as distractions for the machines that do make it to the front.
From the sky!
Because they're the ones that get focused on. So I hope they stay alive to continue being my meat shields. If I can actually hit these damn machines. Oh my god. This is embarrassing.
Take cover from the Deathbringer!
Oh no. We're being overrun again. Is that it?
Gotta get to another platform.
Shadows descend on us.
Oh Oh my god. There's another Deathbringer all the way over there, but I can't worry about that.
Makes this a little easier.
Oh! the guy picked up my gun. Come on.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Oh no! Stormbird! Why? On. Whew. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Now what, a Thunderjaw? Maybe two, perhaps? I should not give the game any ideas.
Got it.
There we go. Oh no.
Incoming! Ah!
Aloy? Aloy. Oh no, this is not good. Hades, is that you? Wait, they just broke through the gate. They're just marching onto the Tab.
Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Fuck. Look at the corpses. Oh my. Look at Meridian. Oh my god. We failed. They broke through the front gates and now they're marching onto the spire. I can't help these people. I have to march onto the spire. Oh! Okay.
Gotta press on.
I don't like this one bit. Visually, this is stunning to see all this destruction, but I don't enjoy the cries of the people. I have some allies up in front.
See how they fear us? We shouldn't disappoint.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them.
Who did?
Now you face their true son, shadow demons.
Okay.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the spire calls for you.
Even a veteran.
Okay, I'll let you guys handle this then.
For the sun!
Whoa, okay. Never mind. Okay, I had to. I thought Uthid and Neil were gonna take care of it, but as I ran past them, it still attacked me. There's nothing I can do for these people but stop Hades from getting to the spire. I'm gonna have to stop a little bit to pick up some medicinal herbs, even though I'm hearing their screams of anguish. And it's hard to ignore.
I'll find a use for you.
I gotta stock up with some medicinal herbs. Oh!
My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
Rest now, Ice Hunter.
Aluki! Rest. Save your strength, cause I don't think that's gonna be the last of the machines. So she's gonna hold this spot. Nil and Uthid got the other side. I really like that my allies are here and they're still not... They're not wounded or fatally injured. Oh, but what about Sona and the others? Varl, Aaron, Talana, they should be at the spire,
It's
right?
begun. Hades is transmitting.
Wait, it's already transmitting, so it got to the spire. What about the defenses? Did they fall? I really hope no one is dead. I am going to be pissed off, but I would not be surprised if some named characters fall in this battle. Kid, this is your cue to run. What are you doing? Lenora. They're not gonna have the defenders to face this thing. They too should run. Go back into the heart of the mountain, the womb of the mountain, whatever they call it. They have to wait it out. I don't think they have the people to fight. Activation signal. Biomass conversion initiated? Okay, run, hide, and pray that Aloy gets to the spire.
Started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Lenora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
That's what I'm saying. What happened to them? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How much? Oh, I'm fully stocked with my medicinal herbs. Great. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This pathway has been destroyed. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there last time. Oh no, yeah, this is definitely new. Wait, so are you telling me that the Deathbringer that was carrying Hades marched up the steps, up to the spire? It seems kind of narrow for it.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
I'm not sure if my best is good enough. I've been managing to do all right, considering this game is on hard difficulty. It's not on the hardest. I definitely don't think I would have been able to beat this game if that were so. Oh, there's people down there.
They're alive.
Varl, Aaron, and Talana. Hey!
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
Yeah.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Hawk and Thrush together again.
Last chance.
Oh, this is a little awkward. The two people I assume are vying for Aloy's attention with my actual crush, Talana. We're all in the same room here. Hey everyone, Varl, Erin, that's Talana, my future wife, future wifey. These are two very good friends. Well, I'm glad these three are okay, but then what about Sona? And the rest of the Nora? Well, I can't worry about that right now, I guess. We have to keep pressing forward. I'm guessing my allies are gonna be following me. They're kind of stuck down there.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Did you account for the human spirit or the will to survive? Because machines typically don't, and that is their undoing. It's an AI, it's all intelligent, all powerful, but it always fails to calculate the human factor, and that's what Aloy has. Alright, I know how to deal with this. Overheat it until it exposes the cores, and then strike it down. Fuck. My allies are here, so that's great. What is that attack? I don't think I've ever seen a Deathbringer use that attack. It looked like a charging laser. Okay, it's exposed, Okay, just rinse and repeat. The sounds of my allies getting hit by the gunfire sound so terribly painful. But I don't think they can die. I think they're gonna be invincible throughout the fights. Because it'd be kind of dumb if this boss fight allows them to die permanently. Whoa! What is happening? Fuck, it went up. Come on.
Out of the way! Never seen so many machines.
Ooh!
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Okay. It's too far away.
Time enough to put the machines back.
Whoa! Okay. Is that... Oh, I see it. I'm dumb. Okay, I see what's happening. There's a countdown. I didn't see that until just now when I looked up at the spire, and then I see that it's at like 9 minutes and like 15 seconds, and it's counting down. The spire is opening up. I guess that's like the visual timer, so that you could see with your own eyes how much time is left before it reaches the top. That's what's going on, right? I just saw the timer. I get it. It makes sense. That's a cool idea then.
We've taken out the corrupted.
We still stand, and they do not.
Okay, yeah, I have 9 minutes to defeat this. I've got plenty of time. It's already halfway. It's already halfway dead. Plenty of time. Yeah, this is gonna be easy peasy because I know how to deal with Deathbringers, corrupted or not. They're all the same, it seems. Plenty of time. I shouldn't rush things because that's how mistakes get made.
More machines.
More
Take
machines.
them out first.
More machines. Now, if they keep calling more machines to our location, that is going to be a problem, because it's going to slow me down.
With the time I've got left, I can do this.
Yes, I can. Oh fuck, I hear that laser charging. I don't think I've ever seen a Deathbringer use that ability. I think that's a new move on their part.
We got them.
Nice.
Now only the metal beast remains.
Oh, this is easy peasy. 7 minutes. It's almost dead. I thought I could shoot it before the rockets arrived. I was gonna shoot it and roll out of the way like a badass.
Execute.
Aloy, it's ignoring us. Going for you.
Oh fuck.
More than you to stop me.
Okay. It's desperate now, just focused on me, but it's over right here.
That's it. My way's clear.
Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
Destroy Hades with the Master Override. Whoa! Okay. Okay, those explosions are very loud, by the way. I keep getting startled. Oh, look at this gyrating motion. We're gonna attribute it to the fact that it's probably very, very angry, so it's throwing a little tantrum, jumping up and down like a little child, and not some other kind of gyrating motion. Okay, the timer went down, so we should be okay then. Jeez. Is that it then? There's not going to be like a second...
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
I'm so glad Aloy can be a badass telling Hades that she is more than just a threat, because I am whimpering over here. Look, to be fair to me, the audio levels, not just in this game, it's in any game that I play in general, are very imbalanced. I'm almost positive it has something to do with my PC settings that I cannot figure out for the life of me. It wants to play the sound in like a surround sound system mode, but obviously I'm using stereo headsets, so it doesn't work. So audio that is spoken from behind Aloy's perspective is very muffled because it's trying to use like some rear channels that do not exist. And it's not until I pan the camera over to them that they sound loud and clear, because now they're using the front channels. But there's also times where it sounds like Aloy is whispering, even though she's talking normally. And then there's times like Hades in specific, who is very, very loud. Yeah, there was like an imbalance of audio levels. I tried to balance them out and make them somewhat equal when I edit these episodes. It doesn't always work. But Hades from the beginning was very, very loud. He's one of the loudest audios in this game, so every time he talks, it scares me. Not to mention the spire, too, exploding like it does. I'm gonna be waiting for like a second health bar to pop up. Okay, that's not good. Did we die? Or are we in the Matrix? Elizabeth.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
I like how even in a cutscene, Aloy gets caught in the blast radius. True to life, because that happens to me every single time. And we did it! We got to the spire in time to save everyone. When in doubt, if you don't know if something is alive or dead, poke it with a stick. You'll get your answer. Works like a charm. That's it. No second boss fights. No second phase or third phase. Or a fake out where it's like, you think I'm dead, but really I was alive the whole time. It's over. Aloy. I guess the adrenaline is still coursing in her veins, so she still has her guard up. Thankfully, she did not shoot Erend. But where's Talana? I'm going to assume she's safe and sound, like everyone else. So Sona is okay then? No named characters that we encountered are dead? I like that. The awkwardness. The guard was not expecting Avad to just hug him like that. That is a story he's going to be telling his wife and child for days and days on end about how the king gave him a hug. Data integrity restored. Gaia log 3 something. Wait, are these the ones that were still under repair?
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Damn.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Well, in a sense, that came true, right? She just described Aloy to a T. I saw the sign said Sobek Ranch. Like, it was very hard to read, but I made it out, and I was like, oh, I see where we are. We're at her final resting spot.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
The flowers, is that Gaia's doing? You see that formation around the metal flowers, and now they're around Elizabeth. Ooh, after credit scene. Oh no, what are people doing around Hades? I'm gonna be so pissed off if they reactivate Hades. I swear, oh, well. Don't tell me Hades is not completely dead and that's its soul escaping.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
What the hell? Silence. What is he planning on doing? Putting Hades inside a new Titan? No, he couldn't. He should have learned his lesson. There is no way in hell he's doing that. Like, okay. So I know that there is nothing Silence would not do for knowledge. He nearly damned the world in not only repairing Hades, but serving it. He did say he did not regret that, and if he could do it again, he would, this time just adding some more failsafes. Maybe he feels super confident that he can now control Hades. After all, it looks like Hades is now Silence's prisoner. But what is he doing in front of a Titan? Surely he's not going to be adding Hades back into one, right? But what is his goal? He wants to know about the signal, the ones who awoke Hades and the other subordinate functions. What is he planning? What does he want to do with that information? I don't think it's for humanity's sake or anything like that. Yeah, Silence looks like he would be a typical scholar just delving into ruins, accumulating all this knowledge, but I don't think it's for the benefit of others. I feel like everything he does is for his own sake. So what does he want from Hades? Just to know who's the one who sent the signal? Is that it? I don't like where this is heading. Oh my god, Silence, you fool. I knew we couldn't trust him completely. I should not be surprised. So that was the end of the game. I really liked it. I especially like the end with Aloy going to visit Elizabeth at her final resting spot. I didn't know what Aloy was doing at first. I thought she was actually going back to New Orleans, but no. The moment I saw there was a sign, it was very hard to read, but I made out the words Sobek Ranch. I was like, oh, I know what Aloy is doing. I didn't want to say anything though, because the whole scene was emotional and heartfelt. Elizabeth over here talking to Gaia about how when she was young, she accidentally burned down a tree with little birds in them. And instead of getting scolded or punished by her mom, her mother used it as an opportunity to teach, to educate her on what she did wrong rather than inflict pain. And she told Elizabeth, hey, you're intellectually gifted, but you have to be more thoughtful, more mindful about how you use this gift of yours. Use it for good, for life, not for death. And Elizabeth took that to heart because we know when she got older, she made those green robots to help and fight back against the environmental damage that the world was going through. And then later, of course, with Project Zero Dawn, helping life flourish again after the apocalypse. So we have Elizabeth's mom to thank for instilling this lesson into Elizabeth. And it's just like Aloy with how Ross wanted Aloy to also use the gifts that she possessed to help out the Nora tribe. Now, of course, Ross was a little more narrow-minded because him being a Nora, he didn't exactly like the outside world. He saw, like the other Nora, outsiders as like faithless, sinful people who walked away from the true goddess. And so I highly doubt Ross was expecting Aloy to use her gifts to help other tribes besides the Nora, but that's what Aloy did. She took Ross' lesson to heart, used her gifts for the greater good, and helped out everyone for life's sake, like Elizabeth before her. So they share that similarity, Aloy and Elizabeth. And even though Elizabeth is long gone now, I feel like she and Ross would have been both proud of Aloy because they're kind of like her parents, essentially. Ross is the one who literally raised her and was a father figure in her life. And Elizabeth, even though she was long gone before Aloy was ever born, Aloy is seeing Elizabeth's experiences through her focus when she goes into these ruins and she sees what Elizabeth did all those years ago. She looks at those memories, those experiences that Elizabeth went through, and she's holding it close to her heart. She admires Elizabeth because of this. So even though they've never met, I feel like, yeah, Aloy would qualify as being the daughter that Elizabeth always wanted. After all, when Elizabeth was talking about what she would have wanted in a child, she described Aloy perfectly. So Aloy might have been born without parents, but little did she know she had to all this time. And she's going to carry both of their memories with her, hopefully into the next adventure as well. Which, speaking of, I'm just saying this out loud rhetorically, so don't spoil anything for me. I just like talking out loud. But who is going to be the next bad guy? We stopped Hades. Obviously, Hades is still very much alive under the control of Silence, which is not a good thing. But with Hades currently incapacitated, is there going to be another bad guy? Unless Hades breaks free. We did see at the end credit scene that Silence was in front of a Titan. I don't think Silence is stupid enough to put Hades into another Titan. But still, it's not a good sight, Silence, he is a selfish person. He doesn't trust anyone. He puts his own interests before everyone else's. He wants to know what the hell the signal originated from, who or what sent it. He wants a lot of information to use for, I was going to say nefarious purposes, but to be honest, we don't really know Silence at all. We don't know, is he actually a bad guy or a good guy? I don't think so. He's somewhere in the middle. He helped us against Hades, but not because he thought it was the right thing. It was because Hades was going to wipe out all life. Silence wants to live. So he weighed his options. He's like, let's help out Aloy, stop the threat. But if there was nothing threatening all life, then Silence could care less about the sufferings of others. He always puts himself first. So he's more of a morally gray person. I don't think he's going to use Hades to conquer the world. I don't think that's in his end goal. Well, whatever it is, Hades is currently caged up. Hephaestus is still out there creating, presumably, more machines that are going to attack humans like they've been doing. with like the Thunderjaw, the freaking Stormbirds, Sawtooths, all those things. So Hephaestus is still a threat. I don't know what the other subordinate functions were supposed to do. I don't believe they are on Hephaestus or even Hades level of threat. So we don't have to worry about another global extinction event, at least for now. But the subordinate functions are out there. They're also still rogue, doing whatever it is they're doing. Gaia is still broken. So we have the DLC, we have the sequel. I'm excited to continue Aloy's adventure. I can definitely see why this game was rated as highly as it was amongst the other PlayStation exclusive titles. I know there is other great games. I never played them, but I mean, I can't stop hearing people talk about it, like God of War and The Last of Us. Well, except for the second one, because I heard that one was very controversial. I do want to play those games as well while I still have the chance before Sony removes all their PlayStation titles from PC, all because Xbox's next console is going to allow it to access other platforms like Steam or GOG. So Sony does not want Xbox to be able to play PlayStation games. That sucks, but anyways, that's a problem for future me to worry about. Horizon Zero Dawn is one of those games that a lot of PlayStation users rank highly, and I agree with them. It's very, very gorgeous. This is the remastered version, so the visuals are going to be upgraded from their PS4 counterpart, and I know that graphics aren't everything. In a story-driven game, the story is what really truly matters. But in my opinion, graphics can really help you immerse yourself into this story-driven world. You get to see this well-written lore and lose yourself in the environment. And then with the music also plays a huge role when it comes to storytelling. If you don't believe me, like look at horror movie scene compilations on YouTube where they remove the scary music and they add silly music instead, and you see how the entire mood changes for the movie. Music plays a very deep role with storytelling. And although this is the remastered version of the game I played, I also don't know if the music was remastered. The soundtrack was beautiful. I liked it. So the soundtrack with the visuals, with the storytelling, it helped immerse and lose myself into this world. And I really enjoyed it. And of course, the lore is what kept me playing this game. All I knew about this game beforehand was you have this character, they use a bow and arrow, and you have dinosaur machines roaming about. These are two contrasting themes put into one game, and I was like, hell yeah, let me check this out, because I love sci-fi. My favorite movie is Interstellar, so I was like, let me give this game a go. And the more I kept playing, the deeper the story went. We went down this rabbit hole where it's like, okay, here is an outcast who just wants to know who her mother is, where she comes from. She just wanted to know herself. But in the pursuit of those answers, she came across other questions like, what the hell happened in the before time? What the hell is Zero Dawn? And it just kept going and going, and the story kept getting deeper and deeper. And I was like, wow, I was not anticipating any of this. I was pleasantly surprised. So yeah, this game is beautiful from start to finish. Although, I hope you guys don't hate me when I say this, but I don't think the game was perfect. So before you guys throw your pitchforks and axes at me, let me explain. I don't think there's anything really that is perfect out there when it comes to storytelling. This game, don't get me wrong, I highly rank it as well. Like, it's one of my favorites so far. This game has left an impression in me. Like 20 years from now, if I have a child, I'm definitely going to tell them about this game, or better yet, let them access my Steam account so that they can play it for themselves, so they can experience what I experienced, you know? So I do really like this game, but it had its bugs. One of the one that kept popping up for me was NPCs that could not follow the path. they at times, for whatever reason, decided to deviate from course, and then they would get stuck somewhere, usually between rocks, as they were trying to path their way around. So that was kind of dumb. There was also another one where music would always abruptly stop, like it would get cut, and then after like 10 seconds, the music tried to start up again from the beginning, before it would then cut again, and it would do this indefinitely. And the only way to fix it was to either reload the game or fast travel. Since you're loading onto a new location, it was like resetting the thing, and that was the fix for it. There were other bugs, like in the last episode where the guy was walking in the sky. There was just things like that stood out to me, but it wasn't immersion breaking. Like, I didn't think, oh, these bugs suck so much that they're sucking me out of the story and now I can't enjoy myself. Nothing like that. I just called them little quirks because it was like character flaws, you know? So nothing too big of a deal, but it did have their bugs. And those are the only ones that I can remember right now because I'm put on the spot. I didn't actually write down talking points or anything like that on a piece of paper. Maybe I should do that when I know that a game is close to the end, so I know exactly what I want to say. So with bugs, I wouldn't be surprised if there's others that I cannot think of right now, but there were some bugs in there that were a bit humorous, but not big of a deal, you know. There was also lines of dialogue I feel could have been better written. Again, I can't think of it on the spot, but I remember thinking about that where it's like, oh, I think they could have delivered this line a little better by using some different words, things like that. Oh, and some of the quests could also been written or played out a lot differently, in my opinion. The one that always stands out to me is when we first saved Meridian from Dervahl. I feel like it could have been much more of an epic quest to stop Dervahl than it was. Like when we were trying to find the warehouse, Blameless Maraud already knew where it was. He was like, let me think. Oh yes, my little birds, they whispered in my ear. I recognize that name. Oh yeah, his warehouse is located here. And yeah, sure enough, that's exactly where their warehouse was. I feel like it would have been better if Erend and Aloy were running around the city, going from location to location, like gathering clues or solving a puzzle so we can acquire the location of the warehouse. If there was like a time limit as well, I feel like that would have given it a sense of urgency where it's like, we have to do this in time to save everyone or the whole city is getting blown sky high. Like that, I think would have been better if we were the ones to piece together the location of the warehouse instead of just having Blameless Maraud tell us. Even with the fight with Dervahl, it was very underwhelming. I get that the game is trying to keep the fight somewhat realistic, so human enemies tend to go down a lot quicker than the machines do, especially if you do a headshot, because a lot of these enemy humanoid NPCs will die with one hit to the head. Makes sense. Some of the more elite ones can withstand like 2 to 3 hits to the head before they go down, and they try to justify this by giving them helmets. So you could say, oh, they have protection on their head so they can withstand a bit more damage. So they try to keep it grounded. With Dervahl, I think he went down in 3 shots as well. The Glinthawks did put up a bit more fight, of course, but still, this is supposed to be like this adventure to save Meridian. I feel like Dervahl's boss fight was a little too quick as well. All the NPCs afterward were just praising Aloy like savior of Meridian, savior of the Sun King. And I did not feel that epicness that you would think you would feel being called the savior of Meridian. To me, it felt like a regular, normal quest. So I was a bit disappointed. I feel like that they definitely could have played out that quest a bit better. As well with this final battle for Meridian, I enjoyed it. Helis's fight was a lot better than Dervahl's. This is what I was expecting. Yes, he's a human, but oh, was he tough. He was tanking so many of my attacks. He was blocking it with his freaking forearm. His health bar was going down a lot slower. that is what I was expecting from a Dervahl fight, but we got it with Helis. At least with him, I'd be very disappointed if like 3 headshots also took down Helis. Now, he put up much more of a fight. This was closer to an actual boss fight than Dervahl. I also liked the platforms. If you enjoyed using that cannon gun, well, here's your time to shine. The problem that I did have, and it's not a huge problem, like I said, I really like this game. Nothing is so bad that I'm like, this broke my immersion or anything like that. I just feel like the run to the spire could have also been better implemented. I really liked the concept of having your allies come in to clear a path for you to the spire. When Uthid and Neil showed up and they were like, let us take care of these machines, you focus on the spire, I was like, all right, I'll just run past you guys. Thanks for helping me out. I've got a world to save. You take care of the little ones. Of course, that's not how it completely played out, because the machine still attacked me, so I had to turn around and fight it. And then it happened again with Aluki. Although she didn't really tell me to continue on to the spire, we did see her fighting a couple of machines on her own. So I was like getting the impression that this was going to happen throughout our run to the spire. That as we kept progressing towards the tower, we were going to get ambushed by a group of machines, and then maybe Nakoa would have shown up. And as we kept going, another group of machines would jump around the corner. And then this time, Vanasha and maybe Petra together could hold down those machines, clearing out the way so that I can just focus on the spire. And then there was also the other NPC whose name I forget. They're the warden of Sunstone Rock, right? I didn't see them either. Sona also wasn't in the picture. I feel like that whole run to the spire would have been a lot better if more machines kept blocking our way, and then all the allies that we managed to get to Meridian because we did their side quests, we left an impression on them, and now they're returning the favor by helping us at Meridian, would have been much more impactful if all these allies showed up to help clear the path for us. Because I really liked that concept. Because just imagine if you never did the side quests, these characters would not be there in your time of need. So instead of these allies showing up to intervene on your behalf, you would have to fight your way through all these machines. But if you did do the side quests and you did get friendly with all these NPCs, they made it easier for you to show you that you're not alone, that you are in it together. You were there for them, they are there for you now. I would have loved to see that contrast because, you know, not everyone does the side quest, so they would have been like, oh yeah, we had to fight our way through the spire and it was kind of difficult. And somebody else was like, really? Because all my allies helped me because I did the side quest. You know, it would have been more impactful in my opinion. We only got Uthid and Nail and Aluki to clear the path for us, and that was it. So I wish that it could have been a little more, but as I said, I enjoy this game. I don't think it's bad whatsoever, so please don't attack me. I'm just giving some constructive criticism. If you thought the game was flawless, you know, all the power to you. I just think it could have been slightly better, but it was still a great game. I also wish that we could have had some romance options in this game. I get it. Story-wise, it would not make sense. Aloy is not the type of person to settle down in one spot, at least not for now. She is on a journey, and her journey takes her from location to location. When she's done with one fight, she's on to the next. So she's a nomad. It wouldn't really truly make sense for her to fall in love with someone because she's always on the move. If they did it kind of like how with Ross Grave, you could occasionally visit him and talk to him, things like that. If you had a romantic partner, maybe they could be somewhere where you two can always visit them on occasion, keep them updated on your adventures. I guess Ross served that purpose, but I don't know. I really would have liked to have romance people. By people, I mean Talana. But yeah, I get it. It wouldn't make too much sense story-wise. Maybe at the very end, where we have the last game in the series, after everything is said and done, there could be an ending where if you romance someone, they will be there for your ending, the good ending, and Aloy could finally settle down and take a much earned break. Maybe, but until then, I can only dream. Anyways, that is it, I think. I'm pretty sure I said everything that I wanted to say. Of course, because we still have the DLC and the sequel, if anything else pops in my head, I'll have more opportunities to bring stuff up. But for now, I think that is it. I can't really think of anything. My mind is going blank right now. So if you're still here, you're still listening to me ramble on, I really appreciate you. You guys do not understand. I have a very small community for now. I hope to grow more in the future. But anyone who finds it entertaining to hear me speak my thoughts and opinions on this game, it really means a lot, because I do like to talk a lot, don't I? Sometimes I feel like that's a detriment to my channel, because most people do not care for lengthy conversations. They are there to see the gameplay. They are there to see the person's reactions to the cinematics. Like, that's all they really care about. And I've thought of times of like anything that I really have to say to wait until the end of the episode. That way those who only care about the gameplay and the cinematics, they can watch it, and when that is done, they can move on to the next episode. And if you guys care about my thoughts and opinions, you could stay until the end to hear me out. The problem that I have is if there's a lot of things happening on the screen, I'm like, okay, I want to talk about something, but if I wait until the very end, I know for a fact that it's going to be long gone out of my mind. So I want to say it now. What I tend to do is I then pause the game. That way I can not interrupt the characters. I can say what I want to say, and then I can focus on the game when I'm done talking. Like I said, I don't know if many people enjoy that type of playthrough, so I try not to do it frequently, but there are times where I was like, if I don't say what I have to say, I'm definitely going to forget it. So maybe that is not doing my channel any justice by talking too much in the middle of the playthrough instead of just waiting until the very end. But you guys who are still here obviously like hearing me talk, so I really appreciate that. And I have a question for you. How did you come across my channel? That is something that was always on my mind. Like, I'm really curious. Considering I'm a small channel, I highly doubt I pop up in people's recommended page or anything like that. So I'm curious, did you guys search Horizon Zero Dawn playthroughs, and did I pop up in the potential list of videos that YouTube thinks you might like? Or did I actually show up in your algorithm recommended list where they're like, hey, you watch a lot of videos like this, maybe you might be interested in Angelo's as well? How did I first come across your attention? But I'm grateful for each and every one who is still here. You guys mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys are here for the future, even after the Horizon series is done. Maybe there's another game that catches your interest. I don't know, but I appreciate all of you guys. So with all that being said, I guess this is where I'm going to finally end the episode. If you guys are enjoying this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.